Alright, some changes that I've made to my workstation here, Origin Workstation, my version of it. I countersunk bolts in my tape board and in my outfeed support board as well. And what that does is it opens up this area so that if I were working and my workpiece was this long, now this area is cleared up, freed up. I gotta get this locked down. And there's no interference from using quick clamps. Now I can still use quick clamps if I need to or want to, if the workpiece was well inside this area. So about right there is about as far as I can go before. So the extent of my workpiece would have to be about 6 inches shorter than the tracks of the extrusion. Now with the flathead bolts out here, I'm not restricted by that anymore. Now I can come and get out here as wide as my tape board. So this one has got screws, flathead screws in it that are the same width as my tape board. So when I set this up, these two have to line up. All right. Now, if I end up with something bigger, narrower, I don't know, but let me just show you here too. So this is the newest support board for your work. This is my original. This one is 8 inches wide. The new one is 5. They're both the same length, which is 29. And then I have the short, fat version too, I guess, here, which would mount. I guess I'd have to go this way. Yeah. And this one is 18 by 9 1/4. All right, and so these threaded, or these cutouts are for using the leveling system if I were to tighten this thing right up. Now the other thing that I've done is I've made a new support board as well. And this one has got slots in it to accommodate varying widths of extrusion setup. So this can go in here, this is here, and these can get tightened down. Now these are button head screws that sit up above the surface here. I'm hoping that that's not going to be a problem. Let me see here. I mean, if I'm out here, yeah, this would limit where I could go. But I can always countersink that down below the surface, but for now I'm just going to leave it and see how it works. The other part that it does for me is this one is truly reversible, where I got carried away with countersinking on this one. So I've countersunk here, this W pattern, I guess, and then I did it on the back side as well. So I can reverse this if I need to. And this one is made out of hardwood, maple that I had laying around, milled it to the exact thickness, which is 1/2 inch of this plywood tape board, and then once I laminated it, I get almost perfect registration, this surface and this one. So we'll see how these are going to work out. I think that this slotted board is going to give me a little more flexibility than this one, but we'll see. So the critical thing is that these tape boards that you tape your work to or clamp it to, whatever, are all have the leveling system on them. So I'm happy about that. And then this, you can just see these are nice and flush, perfect alignment with the workpiece and the table. So that's it. Some new improvements. It gives me a little more flexibility for bringing this in tighter, especially when I'm using that short board that's 9 1/4 by 18, so I can tighten things up with my extrusions as well. So we'll see how this all works out. I'm pretty excited about the fact that I've opened up this outside area and have no restrictions now really, except for the length of my tape board. So I'm looking forward to using this, and we'll see down the road how it works out. Thanks for watching.